it's just unsustainable. So eventually we're going to be forced to do, effective medicine and actually, and utilize lifestyle. We're going to run out of money. We just can't do it. God, I think about, the developing world. There's no way, India and China is going to be able to deal with millions of diabetics. It's like, maybe eventually we're going to be forced to get off of oil just because all the oil is going to go away. But if we're kind of forced to, how much damage is going to be done between, making the right choice on our own and just being kind of forced by desperate circumstances in the end? How many people are going to die in that intervening period? Well, people love hearing, good news about their bad habits, right? You can imagine it's kind of an act of desperation that for the poor print media, like they have to put "butter is back" on the cover of their, it's like, bacon is good for you. Something like, that's how desperate they are to sell their last few copies, right? Really, that's what it seemed to me. But that's what sells. Are you gonna read it? Are you gonna click through to an article that says broccoli is good for you, right? No, but hey, ice cream is good for you. I can't wait to, right? That's, but in this kind of whiplash that, coffee's good for you, coffee's not good for you, back and forth, this just serves the industry. When, if you take a step back, there's a remarkable consistency to the science, going back decades. They try to present it, we don't really know what's going on, it's controversial. No, we have remarkable consistency going back decades. The healthiest foods are whole plant foods, fruits and vegetables. Eat more fruits and vegetables is probably the most uncontroversial statement in all of nutritional science. And what is that? Okay, the fruit is the fruit. What's the vegetable? That's the rest of the plant. There's stem vegetables like rhubarb, there's root vegetables like sweet potatoes, there's leafy vegetables like kale. So by saying eat fruits and vegetables, you're saying eat more plants. That is the most uncontroversial statement in all of nutritional science. And, we could save literally trillions of dollars in healthcare costs just by getting up to the recommended amount of fruit and vegetable consumption. We could prevent, tens of thousands of cancer deaths every year just by, if half of the country ate a single more serving of fruits and vegetables, we'd save prevent 20,000 cancer deaths a year. That's how powerful plants are. People don't understand. And that's just, for doctor, those aren't just statistics. Those aren't, everybody else, they're numbers. But if you haven't been in a hospital, so many people are young, they can't even imagine illness. Maybe they had the flu or something once. But until you've seen a loved one get sick and die in a hospital, or walk through the halls, or been to an intensive care unit, you don't know. People don't know. You drown to death when you die of lung cancer. Horrific deaths. This is what, and people can live 10 years of this of disability. We're actually, living longer, but we're living sicker lives. So we have fewer healthy life years than we used to have. And so, the earlier we can, it's never too late to start eating healthy and start exercising, but the earlier we can get on board, the lower the likelihood of suffering from some of these ailments. And, most people that die of heart disease, a little over 50%, actually die from what's called sudden cardiac death, which is defined as death within an hour of one's first symptoms. So you don't even know you have heart disease. And from your first chest pain, you're dead, right? And so, an hour later, gone from the earth. And, so even if the, ambulance, refuses to stop at your favorite fast food joint on the way to the hospital or something, it's too late, at that point. An ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure because there is no cure for dead.